Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. In the first two games of the Heat-Celtics series, the Heat have decided to guard Rajon Rondo with lots of room, and the Celtics have combated that in some interesting ways I want to show you. Certainly it appears to be a key in the series, but stay to the end and I'm going to give you the real key to the Celtics having any hope of getting back into it. Going back to game one, Rondo was aggressive in the open court, but just a little bit off, a little bit tentative. And you could see him thinking a little bit too much, trying to figure out the perfect pass, and as a result, he would turn the ball over, culminating in this fast break where he completely stops, looks around, and then just throws away an awful pass. But it's clear the shots the Celtics get when Rondo is aggressive early are good shots and the best shots they're going to get in this game against the vaunted Heat defense. So even though you see some misses here, these are all good shots and something they're not going to get any better of. And if they get some calls in Boston, they might be in better shape. But even that drive that misses opens up a layup putback for Bass. Here, he'll sprint, get the defense out of position, and that gets Keon doing a wide open three. And then another time, when they sag off him so much, he'll simply pull up and hit that jumper. And his jumper was on in game one as well, and look how much room Chalmers gives him before he even pulls up after dribbling several times. And for some reason, Rondo is a victim of getting no calls all game one and even into game two. Here, Doc Rivers gets a T for just saying, "Come on, Eddie," even though there was clear contact on that layup. It got worse on this rebound. Watch how LeBron James completely goes over the back of Rondo and knocks him down. And then Rondo gets another shot, gets knocked down again by Joel Anthony. And then when the scrum happens for the loose ball, they call it on Bass. And watch this beautiful shot fake we've seen him do in the past, but he's going to get hit on the head by LeBron James. Again, no call. The block might have been clean, but you can't hit the guy in the head. And at the end of this drive, you'll see how frustrated Rondo is as he gets raked and no call. And a crucial no call in game two, going to the basket, tie game in overtime, gets hit across the face and no call. Awful. And while in game one he was only 1 for 3 from outside jumpers, the Heat might have to take in consideration how much room they're giving him, because certainly in game two, it's what kept Boston in the game. In fact, he shot 8 for 10 in game two with shots as easy as this. Boston would screen the man who's sagging on Rondo so much, knowing that they're going to still high hedge aggressively, taking themselves out of position, and there's a lob they just couldn't finish. And here's another simple screen and roll out on top, getting Rondo a completely and utterly wide open shot. And in game two, if you give him enough shots like that, he'll start hitting spot-up jumpers too. Another adjustment I like is Rondo setting the screen. Aggressive hedge there gets him to the basket. He just couldn't finish. Here's a double ball screen the Mavericks used last year in the playoffs, and there again, Turiaf is so aggressive it opens up the lob, but they can't finish again. And here, when Turiaf hedges high, Rondo can just turn the corner on him, and there's no shot blocking presence down low for the Heat. And if Wade gives him this much room when guarding him, he'll get enough head of steam to get to the basket. And even though this misses, it gets the Heat out of position and opens up a three for Ray Allen. Watch Wade completely ignore Rondo and come over to help. If Rondo can be aggressive enough, he can get layups all day. Again, Wade is not adjusting on this and ignores Rondo. Same almost exact play, except this time Bass gets the wide open jumper. End of game two, the Heat defense is so over-aggressive they don't communicate here, and both Battier and Haslam are guarding Rondo way up top. They don't see it though, and Garnett doesn't cut to the basket. However, you'll see on the weak side, Dwayne Wade is going to come way out of position to gamble foolishly for a steal. That gets him a wide open three that they nail. And here's the play I've been calling for 2 years. LeBron setting a screen for Wade. He rolls, but his footwork is bad. However, he collapsed the defense on that penetration and gets the offensive rebound. A really big play for him, and they get another shot. But do they do the same play again? No. Why? I don't know. They should have gotten the ball to Wade and screen with LeBron again. It got him a great shot the first time. But instead, he runs the clock down too far. They never would have a good shot at a rebound if he missed, and the game goes to overtime. The Celtics have certainly figured out a good way of attacking the way the Heat are guarding Rondo, but that's not the key. It's Paul Pierce. In the first two games, he has shot 13 for 37 and didn't even shoot any free throws in the first game and only got 6 attempts in the second game. And he is the real key if the Celtics have any hope of getting back in this game. Well, stay tuned for lots more coming up, including a breakdown of Game 3 Oklahoma City-San Antonio, where maybe I'll shave my beard if the Thunder win. And don't forget, it's not a channel, it's a conversation. You win,